What's going on, guys? Welcome back to 310 EDU's YouTube channel. Today's video is brought to you by 310 EDU. Use code, try it for $1. Get your first month for $1. We have tons of instructionals, one-man doctrine, two-man doctrine, three-man doctrine, all the rope-ins, all the guapos, all the stuff's on there. Go check it out. Get your first month for $1. We appreciate you watching and hope to see you in there. If you got any questions, just let me know. Today's video, as you saw in the thumbnail, is about distance. This is my favorite thing to talk about at the clinics. It's one of my favorite things on earth to do is to rain from above. Rain loops from above, from 40 foot away from a calf. This is why I pack a 60-foot rope, because it's freaking awesome, dude. They got no idea it's coming. You're like a drone pilot 30,000 feet above the air. As you can see, we got the dummy way over there. We're going to kind of have to split these chains hanging up here. I really need to get up there and get those down. But I don't think we're going to have any trouble with that. So first, I'm going to show you how I prepare my loop to do this, and then I'm going to give you the key to throwing with distance. Okay, so number one, here we go, is how am I going to hold my coils in my right hand? So right here, I have my spoke, right? And then I have my loop, and I'm going to stack those in my hand right on top of each other like this. So it's going to look like that, right? The way I'm going to put my coils in my hand is I'm going to put the first one next to the loop strand. I'm going to put the next one next to the spoke strand to where that's like one solid thing in my hand. They're not all crazy and all over the place. I'm going to make sure my coils are nice and neat and the same size because you don't want them all flopping around and hitting your hat and stuff. I'm going to put the third one. If I'm only throwing 3 coils, I'm going to put the third one right in the middle of these two. Right? And all that does is make it a solid thing to hold on to. But in this case, I'm going to be throwing a 5 coil. So I'm going to put my next coil next to the bottom one, my next coil next to the top one, and I'm just going to continue that pattern until I have 5 in my hand, right? I'm also additionally going to pull 1, 2, 3 coils out of my left hand. And I'm going to put them in between my ring finger and my birdie finger, like this, right? If y'all can see that. So I have my coils here. My reins will be in between there as well. And then I have these already separated. So I'm essentially throwing an 8-coil shot here to get it that far. But I only have 5 in my right hand. So we're going to see if we can get it in between these chains and see if we can get it all the way down there. Yes! All right, we're good. We solved our chain problem. Gosh, I'm good at that. Okay, now we're free and clear now. We're good to go. So we're going to rebuild our loop, reset our coils up, and we're going to try again. I usually like on a Houlihan about a 3-coil loop. I don't want it to be too big, but I don't want it to be too small either. Now that we got that chain out of the way, we got a clear shot. So I'm going to do the same thing I just showed you guys, set my coils up, and then we're going to look at, see if we can get it all the way over there. So we almost got it there. I didn't put enough gas on it. That's a little farther than I thought it was. I pretty much threw my whole rope, but I think I can get it all the way down there. Roping is not an indoor sport, or it shouldn't be. All right, little smaller loop this time because we got to have a little more rope to throw that far. We're going to try again. The whole key to throwing a Houlihan with distance is how high you throw it. That's how you're going to get it there. You don't have to swing or throw much harder than you normally would, but you want to be able, you have to throw it high, okay? So here we go. Close. So that shot might be a little out of my range because I'm throwing the whole rope. So I might have got a little too big for my britches there, but you guys kind of get the idea. If you practice from this far away, 30 foot seems really close. So I'm going to take 2 steps up, move left a little bit, see if I can actually get one caught on camera. But when you're practicing at first, don't get hung up on missing or catching. Just work on distance, how far you can actually throw the rope, okay? So let's see here. Oh my gosh, that was so close. And the idea is that you not only want your loop to fly honest in the air, right? If that makes sense. You want it to be nice and straight. You want it to fly nice and open and straight, right? But you also want to practice your ability to throw that many coils and those come out clean, right? Because if they come out all wadded up, and that's the whole idea behind the preparation of how you put them in your hand, you don't want them to come out all wadded up. If they come out all wadded up, it's going to affect how far you can throw your rope. So you want to prepare them nice and neat, make sure they're right, and that they come out nice and clean. Because if they don't, it's going to screw you up every time. So let's try one more. We'll end on a good one. That's awesome. So guys, as you're working on it, worry about distance. If you practice from 50 foot, when you get within 30 foot of a calf, you're going to be like, that's nothing. I can throw that far easy. I throw way farther than that on the dummy. So that's kind of my mindset with it. Those are the things I do to be able to throw that far, is I make sure I prepare my coil hand, and then my loop hand, and I make sure all those coils are nice and neat. And then I think in my head when I'm throwing is that putting air under it is the key to distance. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.